What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the gear that I used this summer, and we're going to be using new lures this winter and what has been working on Lake Diefenbaker and the Moose Jaw River. And I'm just going to show the colors, the ounces, and everything else. All right, new camera angle. All right, so first I got my blade boxes and my spoons. So first I've had these for like the entire season. These little spoons that I got, they've been working great. I haven't caught much pike on them, but I've caught a couple. And this was before I started the channel, obviously. But I had these little red, yellow, and orange baits. Those are good, but I also got this like blue and pink one. This is Jackson, so I have no idea. And then Fire Tiger patterns have been working awesome. So Fire Tiger, it represents a perch, kind of. And it just gets that moving on the brain of them. Then I picked these spinners up from the dollar store. Like, I haven't used them much because I don't have a light enough tackle for them. But they're like, they shine. Have that good reflection on them. And yeah, that's good for that box. Alright, so now I'm on to soft plastics. Soft plastics are great for fishing deep waters and shallow waters if you need movement and like very good imitations. But so are like hard baits. Okay, so first, these baits have been working great with the pink jig heads. They've been working great. And it all depends usually on size. These like vibrant baits have been working for years on walleye and Diefenbaker. But they'll catch anything, really, perch, anything. And I picked these up the other day, a couple weeks ago. Little blue grubs. They are great for just like fishing shallow-ish water. Great. Okay, so these are twin tails. And twin tails, they spin in the water. So they'll go like this. They'll go, and they'll just do that. And this is what they look like rigged up. It's the best. Yeah. And then we have rippin' wraps, or jiggin' wraps. That's what they're called. I have a couple of them. This is just one of them. It's it's orange with like a little white accent. And what this will do in the water, it will dive, and then it will spin in the water too. So, yeah. Alright, so now we're on to my terminal tackle box. It's a very big mess right now. I don't know why, but it just is. Okay, so we're going to be talking about what size of jig head to use during the moment. So if you're using a tiny grub, like the ones that I showed you, like the blue ones, you're going to be wanting to use a like 1/8 ounce jig. It's a very light jig. These ones are made out of lead, and you can buy them in a variety of colors. So like, they come in a ton of colors. Like, I have a couple in here. I got a black one. Got this little white one up here, but see, they come in a lot of colors. A lot of colors. And my buddy gave me these. So these are like little perch hooks. And they have this little like blade on them. And the blade, it gives off a little flash in the water and it spins. And these eyes are really cool, I think. And then for walleye, I really like these heavier jigs. These are like, I think 1/8 ounce or something. Nah, maybe more than that, I'm not sure. But they work tremendously with walleye. That's what that big neon jig was. They work really great with walleye. And then I have this. I like to use these for ice fishing. But these are like, they'll dive and they'll spin in the water. Like, they'll go left to right. So, and then this is a wooden jig. I do not use this for anything. I have no idea why I have it in there. I think it was my grandpa's. And now we have, I never use this, but people like to use them. It's a pickerel rig. It comes with 2 hooks on the bottom. And then I have this pickerel rig. And it comes with 2 hooks on it. well, I actually found this, but you put a weight on the bottom of it and it'll sink, and you put live bait on it, and the live bait will go up and down on it. But yeah. Okay, now we're going to be talking about the size of bobbers. Bobbers are widely used for live bait. You would actually use a bigger bobber for bigger bait. Just because you won't be able to see this when a huge bait is going to be taken. So this is it'll bob on top of the water. It'll go boom, 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 and then the fish will take it, and it will just go underneath the water. But yeah, and then bigger bobbers, they're just big, and they're way easier to see. All right, so now we're going to be talking about hard baits and crankbaits. Okay, so the patterns that I've been working this year, I've literally found this. It came with one hook on the bottom of it. Found it just deep inside some lodged rocks. It works pretty well. It's just that hook's really small on it. Okay, now we're on to my favorite. Okay, so this is a flicker shad, I believe. It's a flicker shad from Berkeley, and it has a fire tiger pattern on it. With it digs, but it's good because it has a little motion on it. And that's not where that's supposed to go. And now we have this big jerk bait. I've seen people catch on them. I personally haven't had any luck on them in the river. And yeah, that's pretty much it, because I have nothing to say about this one. But it has this little circle in it. I don't know if you can see that, but it has that little circle. And it came with bigger hooks on it. It's pretty good though. And then this lure, I've used twice. My little brother bought, I told him in the little Bass Pro shops, the bins that have the bargains. They said, I told him pick a color and I'll try and catch a fish on it. Still have never completed that. I will try next year. But yeah.